Hungry? What's next?
No. Storm is getting worse.
I'll get them ready. I hope Fenner got some sleep. Maybe he'll be ready to eat when we get home.
He is quite sick, Triss.
I know. He was a little better yesterday. Until he wasn't. If he keeps eating, I'm not giving up on him.
Yes.
Is it hurt?
It's her. The stage is not far.
She wouldn't give up that easy, would she?
She never does. Stay alert.
There she is!
Did you poop? Okay.
Up there! Coming down! That was too close. He's coming around again! I'm losing my grip here!
Hold tight. Protection save is here.
Oh no! Wait, three of us stayed. We made it.
Let us go home.
It's Becky. Ivana. Up. I'm sorry I couldn't take the shot.
I did not wish you to.
I keep hoping she'll let it go. You saved her life.
I killed her son. There is no letting that go.
Yeah. I guess killing Baldur really did bring on Fimbulwinter. Never stopped snowing after that day. Think it's ever gonna get better?
Someday. But the worst is still ahead of us. We must be strong.
I got it.
I will get the deal.
Go on, girls. I don't hear him. He always says hello.
Atreus.
Fenrir! You okay, boy? It's okay, boy. You're okay. I know. I missed you too. Where's your food? Still hungry? Come on, boy. You need to eat. Eat. Why? Too big?
Come on in if you want. I'm not feeding you. Want to come in?
Atreus, the time draws near. You must prepare yourselves.
For what? He's still eating. He wants to live.
He is dying.
You're a good boy. A brave boy. Fast and strong. But you can rest now. Okay? I'll be okay. You can let go now. You have to let go. Sofna. Afra. Jesus. Sofna. Ethan. Sofna. Sofna. What? No. It's the middle of the night.
Night does not stop our enemies.
Why? What for? Training is all we ever do, ever. It's not enough. We can't hide forever.
We do not hide. Prepare for a fight for which we are not ready. We'll go.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. Whatever Loki's supposed to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
do not what mother what?
Looks like we never will. Look. I have a moment alone with Fenrir before I bury him.
It's awfully loud.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Care to tell me what went wrong?
The wolf is gone.
Oh, no. Not Fenrir. How's the lad taking it?
Not well. He goes to bury him.
Oh, damn it.
Fine. I give up.
Oh, wait, well,
I just win.
good night, lad.
You could hear the panic and
Yes.
tears in
Did you put our food in the wrong bowl this morning?
What?
It was in this bowl.
I remember exactly. Greta called. Something's happened to Tommy. Something terrible's happened. I have to go home. She left the message on the table in the parlor. We shared a 3-bedroom suite, so she left it on the table. What did you do? Well, we called her right away, called her Link. She was very shaken, as you can imagine. She told us Greta had said Tommy was dead. That he was dead in his bed. But she was sure that was a mistake. That he must be ill. So she needed to get right home. She'd call us as soon as she got there and took care of things. Thank you. That's very helpful. Eve waited until Sasha rose to lead them back to the door. It's a shame she didn't wake you, Mrs. Plowder. She wouldn't have had to make that difficult trip alone. Bridget was furious about that.
Kratos?
The kind of mad you get when you're incredibly worried. I don't know how many times that morning I said to her not to worry about that. How Ava must have been panicked. How she must not have been able to think of anything but getting home. It was an awful morning for all of us, Lieutenant.
So you split this in
When
half?
Ava called to tell us Tommy was
For
gone,
who?
For baby
we were
girl?
already
No.
packed.
This is Jasper.
I guess we knew she wasn't coming
No,
back.
this
That
one
trip.
half.
It's always the three of us.
Are you ready?
What did you do?
How do
I
you
don't think that
mistake
was there.
death? We knew she wouldn't be able to come back. Outside, Eve walked with Rourke through the crystal cold. Panicked, she repeated. Can't think of anything but getting home.
Well, I guess you
But you can
normally,
think to leave a message? HQ.
If you cut this
Not
down
to
the
wake your
middle,
friend sleeping right in the next
right?
rooms. But
You
you
have
can think
this
of
one
ordering
half
a
as
croissant
Jasper's,
and matching your
and you
wrist
cut
unit
this
with
in
a
half,
bracelet.
and then
She
you
didn't
cut
want
that
them
in
to
half
see her.
again, and the girls get
Rourke
one of
opened
those.
the passenger door,
Well, we
then
can
stood
use
looking at
this
Eve over it.
spare.
She didn't
They're
want
lucky
them
to
with
get
her.
extra tonight.
Didn't want to have to put on the facade on the trip back. No, she didn't. She wanted a little alone time, so she could sit and wallow in how fucking clever she'd been. Her eyes were flat again, cold again. I'm gonna nail her ass, Rourke. Then we'll see how clever she is. Chapter 10. Under the pulsing jets of the shower the next morning, Eve considered her options.
It's like she's starving.
She could bring Ava in, try to sweat a confession. Fat chick.
I like how she runs, and then when she stops, she slides a little bit.
By letting her know she was being watched. And she'd lawyer up in a quick, fast minute, sob to the media, and possibly Dibble's wife, which would, most likely, alienate possible sources of information, such as Forrest, Louder, and Bride West. Sweating her might be satisfying, but likely unproductive at this stage. She could continue to scrape at layers, cutting through the dirt and the bull until she found enough inconsistencies, enough probable cause to make a solid case. But it had to be faced, she admitted, ordering the jets off to step through the drying tube. The woman was good. She covered her undoubtedly surgically sculpted ass in every direction. Where was the loose end? Eve asked herself as the warm air blew around her. Where was the person whose hands had secured her arms? Where was the person who'd walked into that bedroom and done the deed? Eve was flat out sure Ava had designed. A lover was a hard sell.
You know.
The woman had a husband and a twice-monthly LC and only so many hours in a day.
I'm used to just sitting bites for him, and
Have
now
juggled that many balls without anyone who knew her suspecting? Not impossible. Not for someone that organized and calculating, but a hard sell. A friend. Could Plouder or Bride West or both have conspired to kill Tom Sanders? What incentive could Ava have offered them to commit murder? She rolled that around while she pulled on her pants and walked into the bedroom to hunt up clothes. Rourke sat drinking coffee, catching Galahad between the ears. Sometime during her shower, she noted, he'd switched from stock reports to the morning news. They'd just run a brief interview with Ben on today's memorial. More of a quick statement, really, as he wouldn't answer any questions on the nature of his uncle's death or the investigation. He looked shattered. Eve went with black because it was easiest and made it simpler to blend in during the memorial. Let me ask you this. Taking away the fact you like this guy personally, could he have been having an affair with Ava? Rourke muted the screen, watching Eve as she dressed. I can't imagine him betraying his uncle in that way, in any way, really. But particularly in that way. Even if his love for Anders was a sham, Ava isn't his type. Why not? He tends toward younger, career-oriented, athletic types who would be happy kicking back with a beer. He paused as she strapped on her weapon. Good thing I snatched you up before I saw you. Well, now I know where to go when I'm done with you. Try this one. The three women go off to St. Lucia. They go off somewhere together every year, so nobody thinks anything of it. But this year, they have more to do than get wrapped in papaya leaves and suck down mimosas. She shrugged into her jacket, and as Rourke observed, didn't so much as glance in the mirror as she crossed over to get coffee. One of them comes back to New York clandestinely, kills Tommy as per Ava's plan, while Ava's ass is covered on St. Lucia. Ava's there when Greta calls, and she takes her time leaving, giving her partner time to get back. Then she takes the shuttle home, while the other two wait a reasonable amount of time, then call her to cement the story. Involving all three of them?
we're so used to
Risky.
working on Kobe.
Maybe Bride West was still asleep, just as she said in her statement. They slipped something in her martini, whatever, and I'm not buying this myself, so why am I trying to sell it to you? He rose, placed his hands on her shoulders, kissed her brow. Then, knowing she'd never think to do it herself, walked over to program some breakfast. It had to be someone she could trust, absolutely, without question. Someone who would kill for her. Her parents are divorced. One lives in Portland, one lives in Chicago. Both remarried. Nothing jumped up and bit me on the runs I did on them, and I can't find any record of either of them traveling anywhere, much less New York, on the night in question. She has no siblings. As far as I can determine, she hasn't seen her ex-husband in about 2 decades. Who does she know? Who does she trust to kill for her, and to kill in a very specific way? Rourke carried back plates of bacon and eggs. Galahad feigned disinterest. You'll have to get the coffee if you're after more. If I take my eyes off these plates for 2 seconds, this food will be in the cat's belly. Eve frowned at the plate. I was gonna grab... No, you're not. Get the coffee. I'm after more. She could have argued. Thinking about the case made her want to argue. Blow off the steam of it. But she wanted another hit of coffee. She got 2 mugs, came back, and flung it out. I got nothing. Nothing up. No connection that works. And I'm talking myself into circles. Maybe it'll come up with something more linear when we see her at the memorial today.
You walk as though Emir himself sets off the circle.
You're going?
Very
Ben and
well.
I are friendly. Anders Worldwide is my building. I pay my respect. And maybe I'll catch something you've missed.
At least it didn't suck.
Fresh eyes. Fresh
Am I to
eyes.
decipher your grunting?
She picked up a piece of bacon.
Only
Then
I thought.
more. Fresh eyes. Damn it, I forgot.
Yes.
I promised Baxter I'd take a look at a case file. Going cold.
Your words
I
are
couldn't play
misguided.
them off. Damn it. She bit into the bacon. I'll have to do it this morning. That might be a good thing. Put your mind on that for a
You
minute.
want to
Hey,
help?
you know that's not yours. I saw you speaking up to it. You
I
know.
know some of them get
It's Jasper.
We can't close them all.
Come on.
Burns my ass.
The sick
The
wolf
fat
found
cats don't get 2
boundaries.
servings, and you're still a fat cat.
I lost 2.2 pounds, Mom.
2 inches.
We should have all talked.
Now it is.
Rourke simply shifted his gaze, stared. And Galahad
Album doesn't have to reach out to us to seek our responsibility.
No one believes you're innocent, he said.
If we have the power to limit the harm it
Everyone
causes,
believes she
we should act.
Eve murmured.
Who are we to hide
What
and do
happens
nothing?
if somebody
Not
does?
hiding.
Turning that over in her mind, she ate her breakfast before Galahad made his next move. Before her shift began,
You got yours. Don't start me out at me again.
Baxter's murder book on the Custer case. She studied the crime scene photos first, as if coming to it fresh, without the input of the ME, the sweepers, the investigators' notes, the interviews. Somebody, she thought, had done a quick hard number on one Ned Custer. The room itself
Gonna
looked
make
like
me
a typical sex club. Cheap bed, sagging mattress, where Christ knew what
You can come out here.
partied in a variety of body fluids. Part of the horse dresser lies by the mirror.
This way. This way.
Faye. Faye.
Time is running out, my love. And there is much to do.
Brother?
Where's Atreus?
Hence my bellowing. He never came back from burying the wolf. It's been some time.
He cannot be far.
Bold as a chasm is too unstable, brother. The lad wouldn't try it.
This has not been open.
No prints this way either. Let's see. Tracks heading down to the frozen river. That's most likely where he did the burying. Fire's dwindling now. Where else could he have gone from here?
He crawled through here.
Seen trouble in your sleep, even for you. Nightmares?
I dream of the past. Almost every night.
Ah, the bad old days in Greece.
No. It feels like phrase. Trying to tell me something.
You don't mean to say you're talking to ghosts again, brother?
No. But it is something more than a memory.
Use your words, brother.
The track stops here.
And we're not alone. We should check on the protection stage. There's a tree up ahead, yeah? Well,
You were right. Stay this open.
explains our trespassers. What happened here?
A bear. Mauled.
By what?
A larger bear. Wounded. The fight destroyed the tree. We must find the trace.
Aye. Between the savage beasts and marauding raiders who may have sought shelter. Follow the trail. We'll find them. Ah, need a way around this. Aha! Trail's on the other side of that gap, if you could hear the way. Any idea what could have made the lad wander off?
We argued. He accuses me of hiding from Odin.
Eh, only sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
I reckon he will come. That is why the trace must learn to survive on his own.
Oh, this is about that prophecy. Just because the giants had you dead on some wall full of otherwise accurate predictions.
I do not believe in prophecies.
Well, good.
What do you mean about prophecies in the air?
I'm skeptical by nature, though we have seen things that defy explanation. So, speaking as the smartest man alive, I've no bloody idea. Where's that trail gone?
They must have a camp nearby.
I know what you're thinking, brother. But Atreus can handle himself. You've taught him well.
So he keeps telling me. Torches. And the trail leads into that cave.
Well, where we are going. I'm sure we can find it quiet in there. Or you can do that. These the raiders you rescued the wolves from.
No. They have not been here long.